Hello, rare gems. Today we are hitting the hammer on the head. Welcome to an immersive exploration of Sigma females, where resilience intersects with vulnerability and strength is entwined with struggle, revealing the intricate tapestry of human existence. Today we embark on a journey to understand a fascinating and often misconstrued archetype, the deeply affected Sigma female. Envision a figure veiled in mystery, exuding an aura of self-reliance and confidence. Yet beneath this exterior lies a spirit weathered by life's adversities, grappling with inner conflicts and unseen challenges. We are poised to decode the complexity of the Sigma female, a woman who challenges norms, follows her own path, yet battles her inner demons. Throughout this captivating expedition, we will uncover 7 unmistakable indicators, plus an additional sign that denote distress in a Sigma female. From subtle behavioral shifts to glaring manifestations of inner turmoil, each signal serves as a poignant reminder of the vulnerability that resides within even the most resilient individuals. Get ready to be enthralled as we delve into the psyche of the deeply affected Sigma female, peeling away layers of intricacy to reveal the unadulterated truth beneath the surface. This journey transcends mere observation of symptoms. It is a profound exploration of the human condition, characterized by pain, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of healing. It's a confrontation with the demons that haunt the deeply affected Sigma female. So buckle up and prepare for a gripping voyage into the depths of the Sigma female psyche. This is a solemn endeavor, requiring our utmost seriousness. Within these 7 signs lies a narrative waiting to unfold, a narrative of strength forged in adversity, vulnerability veiled by confidence, and redemption discovered amidst the ruins of a battered spirit. Welcome to the realm of the deeply affected Sigma female. Ladies, let's proceed with purpose. Number 1, she withdraws. When discussing a Sigma female who is experiencing significant distress, it typically suggests she is encountering challenging circumstances. A prominent indicator of this is her tendency to distance herself from others and spend more time in solitude. It appears as though she is intentionally creating a gap between herself and those around her. You may observe a decrease in her social activities, such as spending less time with friends or avoiding family gatherings. Even when present, she might exhibit a sense of detachment or disinterest in her surroundings. It's not indicative of a dislike for people or a voluntary embrace of solitude. Rather, it signifies feeling overwhelmed or depleted by social interactions. Being in the company of others may feel draining or even anxiety-inducing for her. Consequently, she retreats into her own space where she can replenish her energy and address her concerns in her own manner. This withdrawal isn't solely physical. She may also withdraw emotionally. You might notice she becomes less communicative or expressive compared to her usual self. Perhaps she previously confided in you openly, but now she keeps her thoughts and feelings to herself. It seems as though she has constructed barriers around her emotions, making it challenging to connect with her on a deeper level. It's essential to recognize that this withdrawal isn't a reflection of rudeness or rejection, but rather a coping mechanism, a means for her to safeguard herself during times of vulnerability. She may require time and space to navigate the challenges she's facing in her life. Therefore, it's crucial to offer her support without exerting undue pressure on her to open up prematurely. At number 2, lack of trust. All right, ladies, picture this Sigma female you're familiar with, right? Typically exuding a poised and self-assured demeanor, but as of late, something seems awry. One glaring indication: she seems to have misplaced her trust entirely. It's as though she's erected barriers around herself, impervious to penetration. Your once close-knit bond, filled with shared secrets and laughter, now feels obstructed by an invisible "do not disturb" sign. Even in your presence, suspicion permeates her interactions with everyone and everything, as if she's perpetually on guard against potential betrayal. Perhaps she's endured past betrayals, feeling stabbed in the back by those she trusted. Alternatively, life's unexpected challenges may have left her feeling perpetually vulnerable to hurt. Regardless of the cause, she remains resolute in her reluctance to lower her defenses. Undoubtedly frustrating, isn't it? You yearn to offer support, to dismantle the barriers she's constructed, but your efforts seem futile. Each attempt to draw closer is met with skepticism or distrust, inadvertently pushing you further away. And it's not just you. She harbors suspicion toward everyone, assuming the role of a solitary wolf. distancing herself from the collective. Though she may linger in social circles, it's out of necessity rather than genuine desire. Through harsh lessons, she's internalized the notion that placing trust in others can lead to profound heartache, opting for cautiousness henceforth. Yet, here's the crux. By isolating herself, she inadvertently exacerbates her own predicament. Trust, akin to a muscle, requires exercise. Failure to utilize it leads to atrophy. By isolating herself, she inadvertently impedes her ability to welcome others when she most needs support. Therefore, if you encounter a Sigma female who has lost her trust, refrain from dismissing her as merely cynical. While she may have weathered hardships, she remains capable of healing. Perhaps all she requires is someone steadfast, even amidst her attempts to push them away. Perhaps all she needs is a gentle reminder that not everyone harbors ill intentions. Number 3, on our list, emotional instability. Imagine this Sigma female, right? Typically composed and collected, but recently, her emotions resemble a turbulent roller coaster ride. One moment she's calm and collected, the next she erupts like a volcano. Her mood appears unpredictable, leaving others uncertain about what might trigger her next outburst. Perhaps she's grappling with underlying issues such as past traumas or unresolved conflicts, seeping into her daily life. Alternatively, the strain of maintaining composure amidst mounting pressures might be taking its toll. Consequently, she's far from projecting emotional stability at present. Today she might be laughing and jesting as if nothing's amiss, yet tomorrow she's snapping at those in her vicinity. Interacting with her feels delicate, akin to navigating a minefield, as one never knows what might incite her next emotional upheaval. When it does occur, it ravages through like a tempest, leaving chaos in its wake. Witnessing this turmoil is challenging, especially when one cares deeply for her and wishes to offer support. However, it feels akin to taming a wild creature. There's uncertainty whether the response will be a purr or a growl. Importantly, she's not intentionally causing distress. Her current state is a reflection of her current emotional wiring. Yet amidst this turmoil, she remains the resilient and formidable Sigma female you've always known. She simply requires additional support and understanding during this tumultuous period. Rather than tiptoeing around her or being overly cautious, extend your presence to her. Be a listening ear when she seeks solace, respect her need for solitude, and assure her of your unwavering support. Because as the storm subsides, and rest assured it will, she'll emerge even stronger on the other side. And she'll be immensely grateful to have someone like you steadfastly by her side throughout it all. Before delving deeper into our discussion, kindly remember to click on the subscribe button if you find this content enlightening and stimulating. Subscribing ensures you remain informed about upcoming videos delving into the intricacies of human psychology and personality profiles, including comprehensive explorations of the Sigma female archetype and other captivating subjects. Your support is immensely valued, and we eagerly anticipate sharing further compelling content with you moving forward. Number 4, self-destructive behavior. All right, let's now address the situation of this Sigma female who's facing challenges. Once at the top of her game, she now seems to be battling against herself, engaging in behaviors such as excessive drinking or substance abuse. She appears to be deteriorating from within. Perhaps this is her way of escaping the inner demons haunting her, or maybe it's a desperate plea for assistance. Regardless, it's evident that she's grappling to cope with life's adversities. Instead of confronting her issues directly, she's immersing herself in a destructive cycle of self-indulgence. You may observe her indulging in excessive partying, staying out late, and waking up with debilitating hangovers. Alternatively, she might be turning to drugs to numb her pain, ensnared in an endless spiral of addiction. It's heart-wrenching to witness, recognizing that each harmful choice further entrenches her in darkness. She seems ensnared in a downward spiral, unable to extricate herself from the clutches of self-destruction. Moreover, it's not merely her physical well-being that's at stake, but her mental and emotional health as well. Each setback diminishes her self-esteem, eroding the once strong and confident woman she was. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that she's not beyond redemption. Despite her current struggles, she remains resilient. With appropriate support and guidance, she can navigate a path towards recovery and reclaim control over her life. Instead of passing judgment or condemning her choices, extend a supportive hand. Offer a compassionate ear, a comforting shoulder, or practical assistance when needed most. Demonstrate that she's not battling alone and that there's hope even in the darkest of times. Ultimately, she transcends her mistakes and struggles. She's a survivor, a fighter. With love and support, she has the capacity to overcome any obstacle thrown her way. At number 5, low self-esteem. Let's explore the journey of this Sigma female who's been through significant challenges, reminiscent of Eminem in Not Afraid. Once exuding confidence, now she seems to have lost her radiance. Her self-esteem has plummeted and she relentlessly criticizes herself over minor issues. Perhaps life's unexpected hurdles have knocked her down, or maybe it's the inner voices whispering cruel remarks, eroding her from within. Whatever the cause, she's grappling with self-doubt these days. You may observe her habitually belittling herself, questioning her capabilities, or unfavorably comparing herself to others. She's her harshest critic, scrutinizing every flaw and misstep as if they were catastrophic. Despite numerous attempts to uplift her, she appears trapped in a cycle of self-loathing. It's challenging to witness the transformation of the once strong and confident woman into a mere shadow of her former self. However, it's crucial to recognize that she's not irreparably broken. Though she may be battered and bruised, the flame of resilience still burns within her. Instead of offering pity or trivializing her struggles, offer your unwavering support. Remind her of her remarkable achievements, the obstacles she's surmounted, and the potential she holds within. Show her that she deserves love and respect, starting with the love and respect she extends to herself. When she begins to perceive herself as you do, strong, resilient, and capable of anything, she'll become unstoppable. And she'll express gratitude for being the beacon of light that guided her back to herself. Number 6, difficulty in setting boundaries. Let's delve into the story of this Sigma female who's faced significant challenges. Once known for her firm boundaries, now it seems she's lost sight of where to draw the line. She's allowing others to take advantage of her kindness without hesitation. Perhaps it's due to past betrayals where individuals she trusted stabbed her in the back. Alternatively, it could be the pressure to constantly please everyone that has overwhelmed her. Whatever the cause, she's finding it difficult to assert herself and advocate for her own needs. You may observe her habitually saying yes when she means no, or allowing others to overstep boundaries without objection. She fears causing conflict or disrupting harmony, so she allows others to exploit her, even at her own expense. It's disheartening to witness the transformation of the once strong and independent woman into someone bending over backward to accommodate others. However, it's crucial to understand that she's not merely a pushover. She's simply lost her direction, forgetting how to prioritize herself in a world that constantly demands more from her. Instead of remaining passive observers, offer her support. Remind her that it's acceptable to assert her boundaries, to say no, and to prioritize her own well-being. Show her that she deserves respect and that her needs are just as valid as anyone else's. When she begins to reclaim her agency, assert herself, and demand the respect she deserves, she'll become unstoppable, and she'll express gratitude for being the guiding voice that helped her rediscover herself. Number 7, on our list, avoidance of responsibility. Imagine this Sigma female, all right? She used to excel in managing her responsibilities, handling tasks like a pro. However, recently it seems she's dropped the ball, leaving behind a trail of unfinished assignments and unkept promises. Perhaps she's feeling overwhelmed, trying to balance too many obligations simultaneously and struggling to keep pace. Alternatively, she might have lost sight of her priorities, allowing distractions and excuses to hinder her progress. Whatever the reason, she's not exactly earning accolades for her sense of responsibility these days. You may observe her habitually making excuses, shifting blame onto others for her mistakes, or evading accountability altogether. She appears adept at slipping through the cracks, leaving others to pick up the pieces in her wake. Despite repeated attempts to address her behavior, it seems as though she's impervious to your pleas. It's frustrating to witness the transformation of the once capable and dependable woman into someone drowning in a sea of excuses. However, it's essential to recognize that she's not beyond redemption. She's merely lost her bearings, forgetting the importance of taking ownership of her actions and holding herself accountable. Instead of excusing or enabling her behavior, offer her your support. Hold her to account, challenge her to strive for improvement, and remind her of her untapped potential. Demonstrate that taking responsibility isn't a burden, but rather a privilege, a chance for her to prove herself and earn the respect of those around her. When she begins to acknowledge her mistakes, to accept responsibility for her actions and their consequences, she'll become unstoppable. And she'll express gratitude for being the catalyst that spurred her to rediscover herself. Excessive self-reliance. Within the domain of Sigma females, independence stands as a prized asset, an emblem of resilience and self-assurance. However, when this independence transforms into a barrier obstructing the support and connection she craves, we enter treacherous territory. Welcome to the realm of the deeply affected Sigma female, where excessive self-reliance becomes a two-edged sword. Envision this Sigma female, once formidable and unwavering in her autonomy, now fortifying herself behind walls of solitude. She resembles a solitary wolf navigating the labyrinth of her mind without a pack to lean on. Rather than seeking solace in the companionship of others, she retreats further into her fortress, convinced that she must shoulder her burdens in solitude. It's not that she lacks a yearning for connection or support deep down. Indeed, she desires it more than anything. However, somewhere along the way, she has convinced herself that vulnerability equates to weakness, and seeking assistance is tantamount to conceding defeat. Thus, she dons a brave facade, concealing her inner turmoil beneath a veneer of stoicism, while the weight of her struggles threatens to overwhelm her from within. This excessive self-reliance serves as a coping mechanism, a means for her to assert control in a world rife with chaos and uncertainty. Yet in reality, it only serves to intensify her sense of isolation and exacerbate her anguish. She becomes ensnared in a cycle of captivity, unable to extricate herself from the confines of her own creation. The repercussions are grave. As she distances herself further from those who care for her, she plunges deeper into isolation, ensnared in a desolate existence of her own crafting. The very connections she yearns for, support, understanding, camaraderie, elude her grasp, leaving her adrift in a sea of desolation and despondency. However, there is hope. With patience, empathy, and understanding, we can assist her in dismantling the barriers she has erected around herself, one brick at a time. We can demonstrate to her that vulnerability is not synonymous with weakness, but rather a potent strength, one that facilitates genuine connection and shared resilience. Through our collective efforts, we can guide her back from the precipice of isolation and into the nurturing embrace of community and connection. In summary, when observing indications of distress or challenges in individuals, particularly Sigma females, it's essential to approach with empathy, compassion, and a commitment to providing assistance. Each of the mentioned signs, withdrawal, mistrust, emotional volatility, self-destructive tendencies, diminished self-esteem, struggles with boundary setting, and avoidance of responsibility, underscores potential areas of difficulty that warrant understanding and support rather than criticism. By extending a listening ear, offering a helping hand, and providing steadfast encouragement, we can empower these individuals to navigate their obstacles, rediscover their resilience, and emerge stronger. Let us endeavor to serve as beacons of empathy, guiding them through adversity toward a brighter and more fulfilling future. Stay safe, rare gems. Please don't forget to support us by liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching.